hear me now? I see a bunch of mics on my OBS that looks like it's working, but I guess not because no one is telling me that there is sound. Is the sound working? I guess not, because I should be able to hear it as well because I have my sound up on. Oh, they can hear me now. Great. Great, great, great. So let me turn that off so I don't blow anybody's ears out. Yay, and now I'll go back to what I was talking about. Apparently, I was filming with my Canon, which is better because I can zoom in and out, and autofocus is great, and white balance is great, but you can only stream for 30 minutes with those. There's some law, apparently, in Europe that prohibits still cameras from being able to record for more than 30 minutes. That just really sucks. But anyway, so moving on. I bought a waffle flour water media mat, and it's non-stick, waterproof, heat resistant. And the camera I'm using is my iPhone, so there's no zooming in and out unless somebody can tell me how you do that. And stream. And the only thing you have to be careful about is sharp edges with this. So I could heat, I could use it for glue, I could do all those things. And Christina Warner suggested that you keep this because this thing will also stain, but this would protect the wells from staining. Thank you all so much for bearing with me. I am chatting with live people, so I'm not necessarily talking to myself, but I could be. So my local craft store, art store actually, Preston Arts, had a sidewalk sale. And there you are. That one is Dual Tropic Sunrise, Dual Violet Fantasy, Iridescent Garnet, Dual Lapis Sunlight, and Iridescent Russet. So I need to get them worked into my palettes, and I need to get them worked into my lovely ring of watercolor swatches. And I'm believing I'm going to reorder these because this is my Meetin palette that I changed up so that I could get more in there. I took the metal things out and I used, I forget what this is, shelf edging or something like that, and it holds them in place. And I have them all in here and swatched. I'm not going to do that on camera, but I'm going to have to do it again because I have more than those, because I also, this is them. I found that when I went to Paper Tray Inks Live Clack, Transparent Pyro Orange, and Quinn Lilac, and these are those, plus this one, which I didn't show you, which is Iridescent Aztec Gold, because it is really, really, really pretty. Don't they look yummy? And I also just got I'm in a group on Facebook where they share tubes of watercolor. So about 5 people can share a tube, and that's how the woman splits it, I'm sure. Um, well, anyway, I won't say that on camera. So this is my split of the new Daniel Smith colors, and we will also swatch them out. I don't remember. I know there are a bunch of grays, and so I will have to get the names later. She has like a system that she does, but the names aren't on the tubes, and I don't have that. But we will swatch them out. I've got a cleaner piece of paper and some black cardstock because I don't know. I want to see how they show up on the black as well. So hopefully out. And what I'm going to do is this so that I know what I'm doing. Have some sort of order to my swatches till I make the official ones. Leave those over there for the moment. And I've got off to the side that you can't see. I'm going to shake the camera a little bit. My water. Oh, the camera dropped. I'm just having all kinds of problems today. Fixing the thing that holds my iPhone and trying to get it back like I had it. There'll be no more moving of the camera on purpose at any rate. So maybe I'll bring the water. Nope, I like to have my water off to the side so I don't drip where I don't want to. So I'm wetting my brush. This is a Princeton number 8 Velvet Touch, and I just really love the touch of it. And I'm going to start with what appears to be the white, and this is the Dual Lapis Sunlight. I'll drop some water into all of them so they can start going. So is it wet and cold where you are? Because it was 80 yesterday and today it's 40. Ooh, that's pretty. Not so dramatic on the white, but it is a dual, so I wasn't expecting it to be real dramatic on the white. But it is on the black, and this is in black watercolor paper because I wasn't fortunate enough to be able to find any of that. So I need my little cut off sock that I use when I'm watercoloring to clean brushes on. And we'll try Tropic Sunrise. Gonna have to hold them because they're just sliding all around. Got a lot of bubbles in it. Can't really see it either. So I'm glad these were on sale, but they will, I think, be beautiful over the top of something else. Pretty. Aztec Gold. Now I believe it will show up, and it does. Or maybe they'll show up better when they dry. This is the Violet Fantasy. Maybe I didn't give it enough. Nothing on the white, really. Oh, I could see green and purple. See if I can catch the green for you guys on the camera. Nope, not really. Iridescent russet. Nice and bright. I think it'll show up, and it does. Iridescent garnet. And it shows up on the white. What did I do? Yeah, I think I did those two. So now this is Quinn Lilac. Shows up on the black. I'm surprised. And transparent pyro orange. Really surprised about these showing up on the black. Maybe they won't show up when they dry. And lamp black. So that is those. On the white, still nice and wet though. Let's give them a dry and see if they look different. You know, as I suspected, those two are not really going to show up on the black. Do you see the pink and a little bit of green in this one? I can with the natural eye. And you can see just a little bit of a green there in those duos. But I really wouldn't be using them probably on white unless it was over the top of something. I really don't think these grays will show up on the black. So we'll just carry on with the white. And I won't be able to tell you right away what the colors are. So I should have done that before, but I didn't. And I apologize. Just a bunch of new grays. This one, can't see it on the camera, but it's kind of blue. Yeah, it's really blue. paler blue. Just going to check to see if I'm still live, and I am. I may have these things worked out. I think I touched the same one as that. I did. More black or gray. These were created by uh, different artists, something they requested. A more neutral gray, a more browner gray. And then a red that somebody requested. Once I find out the names, I'll label these and put them up on my blog. I think the link's out there on YouTube. These are really pretty dry. Wish you guys could catch the green that's in that one. Very pretty. So that's really all I was going to do today, was get it tested out and start the swatching process. Talk a little bit more. I keep a swatch with the palette, but I also keep a ring of all my watercolors. And so that's M. Graham. Those two palettes and the meetings are all basically Daniel Smith with a couple of others. And so I swatch them out and I put all the information in and print these out on watercolor paper. That's 90 pound because it'll go through my printer. And then I'm in business. I have them all. If I need to know quickly what their information is, if you can ever find it, sometimes you can't. And I keep my brushes, well, in something I made out of a bamboo paper plate placemat. That's why it's not working, because I rolled it this way. And that's how I keep them. It didn't make it double. Of course, you could put some on the other side if you wanted, but I didn't. Didn't need that, and they're all there. If I ever wanted to take them on the go, which I generally don't. These are all they're not, I don't have any like Kolinsky or any of that, but these are my more expensive watercolor brushes. But those Princetons were Not the cheapest either, but I keep them on my desk because I just love the feel of them. So I thank you guys for living through the technical difficulties and for coming to watch me so that I could get this worked out. And as always, I leave you in the hands of the Creator. Bye bye.